Thank you very much, Chair DeLauro, for your indefatigable leadership of this committee in service to the American people. Thank you also to Ranking Member Granger, as well as the dedicated staff. Special plaudits to Ranking Member Simpson, a hardworking, serious member of Congress who devotes his considerable talents to real challenges facing our nation. Our 2023 Energy and Water Bill takes a significant step forward to secure American energy independence, to rebuild critical infrastructure, to restore scientific innovation, and to sustain life on our corner of Mother Earth. We meet at a time when Lake Mead, once the largest water reservoir in the United States, now is at record low levels due to a punishing western drought across 7 states that are sucking the Colorado River dry. London, England has experienced its hottest day at 104 degrees, and forest fires are raging now across Europe and in our nation as well. 6,600 wildland firefighters and support personnel are containing 85 large fires and complexes that have already burned over 3 million acres in 13 of our states. 14 new large fires have been reported, 7 in Texas, 2 in Alaska, 2 in Washington, and 1 each in Arizona, California, and Idaho. In addition, Putin's unjust war against Ukraine crystallizes how essential having a comprehensive energy independence strategy is for our nation, for our economy, and surely for our security. America has been making great progress since the Department of Energy was established in 1977. But we're not at home plate in energy independence. But with this bill, we are rounding second base and running hard toward third on our way to home plate. We are diversifying across many energy sectors that hold promise and are climate friendly. Advanced nuclear, hydrogen, solar and wind, but also thermal heat recapture, conservation, and so much more. In traditional sectors since 2010, oil production has doubled, and natural gas production is about 60% higher. But of course, those supplies are finite. We must advance to infinite energy sources for the long haul of our country and world. Our bill invests over $56 billion for America's energy and water priorities while supporting good-paying jobs across the country. Key investments include $48.2 billion for the Department of Energy, $3.3 billion above enacted within the Department of Energy as our citizens experience water shortages, wildfires, and fiercer weather events. Energy efficiency and renewable energy receives record funding of $4 billion. Yes, an $800 million increase above enacted. We live in unusual times. That includes a new Office of State and Community Energy Programs that received $562 million to increase energy affordability at a time of inflation and transform our energy economy by working more cooperatively with state, local, and community-level partners. ARPA-E receives $550 million, $100 million, above enacted to literally invent a new energy future for this country. The Office of Science receives $8 billion, $525 million above enacted, which is so vital to America's energy innovation and research in the physical sciences. The new Defense Production Act Domestic Clean Energy Accelerator receives $100 million to expand domestic manufacturing and help America lead in solar and other clean energy industries that are being hacked every day by, frankly, our political enemies. And we responsibly fund our nuclear deterrent while increasing funding for non-proliferation programs. The bill provides nearly $11 billion, $2.8 billion above the budget request, to rebuild our water infrastructure and respond to the severe western drought. Madam Chair, might I have an additional minute?
I yield the gentlewoman an additional minute.
Gentlewoman is recognized.
I thank the Chair. These investments in the Army Corps of Engineers and Bureau of Reclamation are critical to protecting and supplying communities in every district of our nation. Our bill increases funding for regional commissions which promote economic development in economically challenged regions and distressed counties across our country. Our bill will strengthen the foundational components that underpin every aspect of decent life in our nation and represents a strategic investment in America's future, without question. I'd like to thank the staff who worked tirelessly to put this bill together: Scott McKee, Brian Smith, Will Ostertag, Daniela Tedesco, Eric Lipka, John House, and Angie Giancarlo. Thank you, and I yield back.